Hello and welcome back to Choice Bits of Bliss. I have a lot I want to share with you today, and I'm going to do my best to make this make sense because I'm just kind of jumbled in my thoughts and in my head, and uh, it is a fight to get this camera straight, and I don't know what's going on. I think it's the tilt. Anyway, I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole. I wanted to share with you some cards, a couple of cards that my friends sent to me, and it's the handwriting. You know, when my friends send me handwriting, I keep it. I keep it because that is, I we are going down a rabbit hole. I truly believe that our handwriting is a dying art. We are so into texting and getting that little piece of individuality is precious to me. So I keep them. I keep it. Anyway, we are back to our album, and I'm going to share up to yesterday. So I think, yeah, we've already done pages 1 through 7. We'll do a quick flip of those and then continue on. So I'm finished with the cover. I promise I'm not sticking another thing on this cover. But I went back and got a sticker from, I think it was Simple Stories, Simple Vintage. Hold on one second. Simple Vintage, 'Tis the Season. I had a sticker book. So I really am trying to kind of use up a lot of this random embellishment type things that I have. And, well, we'll talk more about that. But anyway, this sticker here and the title both came out of that sticker book. And I love it. I love it. And honestly, believe really encapsulates how I came into this season. I wanted to believe in joy and wonder and giving the thing, the spirit of this season. I really, really wanted to believe in it, and I embraced it, and I'm proud to say it's going beautifully. We're having the best Christmas season. So that is my front. And I have, let's see if this will hold. Yeah, we can see all of it. So a lot of this came in the album. And if you remember, I ordered this kit from the Scrap Room. She typically has an album kit. She has had it for the last few years. And I think the last maybe 2-3 years I've ordered it. It is a great base project that you can add and make your own. And you can do that with every class or album kit that you get. But this particular class it's really just kind of basic, and then it gives you a footprint and gives you room to add to it. So I really, really like the class kit that the Scrap Room gives or sells. Okay, so I love this plaid and decided I had a scrap, and I thought, you know what, that'll be perfect to kind of just cover up the brads that hold on this label thingy doodle. So I've talked about a lot of this. I've just gone back and added stickers from here and there and have not done anything really more to it other than I used up the entire sticker sheet that came with this kit. I used every single sticker, and I made certain that I did. So we're doing the quick flip through the first 7 days because we've already looked at this. There's already a video out there about it. We stopped here because the last video I did, it was on the 7th, and we were having our dinner with our friends, or our weekend with our friends. And day 7, we talked about my menu, a couple of different recipes that I was trying. I love this pom-pom trim. And let me tell you what I did to make it this full, because when you pull it out, it is not this full. So I put it on this side, ran a little bit of adhesive, and just doubled over to make sure that the pom-poms hit every other one, each hole. And that makes it look more full. So here we are on the day when everybody's here at the house. I believe it was salmon on cucumber, and this was really good. It was a smoked fish, some sort of fish, and it's just scenes from our time together. And then that one is adhered straight to the page. And then over here we have 3 4x6 photos of all of us together. This has become one of our Christmas traditions, is to have a friends weekend. And then I dressed up Kayla, and she does not love being dressed up. She gets depressed and sad, and it's the worst day of her life. So, but I think it's hilarious, and it's awful that I do this to her. But anyway, I took that picture of her laying on the ground because she was not going to move around. She is not going to walk around when she's dressed up. She hates it. She hates it. So this envelope, we need to talk about that. So my friend sent me gifts, and she did like the 12 days of Christmas. This is what she made. Every single one of these have got stitching in them. I am in awe, complete awe of her creating these. I love them so much. And, you know, it's one of those things that I wanted to use it in my album, and then I started like, oh my God, if I use it, I won't have it anymore. Why do I do that to myself? I don't know, but I do. Look at this. Look at this. Precious. Doesn't even come close to describing. There's also little add-on things that go with these, but you've just got to be kidding me. There's this little one, I think that goes to a clock, and then these little sparkles. These are wonderful. She made 12 of them. 12 individual little gifts, and they are amazing. So they came in these envelopes that she also made, and they were tied with all this twine. You're going to see this twine throughout my album because I tried to use it as much as I possibly could. And you're also going to see these envelopes, because once I got the gift, I was like, okay, I've got to incorporate this into my album, because it is a really special thing, a special gift that I was given this year, and it means a lot to me. On day 8, I believe, yes, it was a Monday, Erie, Pennsylvania, that is where I'm domiciled at the moment. That is temporary. I got her gift on the 8th, and I just took a picture of the box. My husband made me a hot chocolate and put a heart in it, which was adorable. And anyway, back to Erie, Pennsylvania. They had a snow, and once again, I need to hide some of the stuff. They had a snow that was quite significant, and when I pulled into the parking lot, of course, there was piled up tons and tons of snow. My dog's watching me eat pizza. We had seen an ad for a new pizza place. We were going to try it, so I printed that out. And this is business over here. We have flexible spending money that we needed to spend, and I took a screenshot of that, and sent it to my husband to show him. We had to do that before the end of the year. Of course, the dogs. And here, everybody else was getting snow. We were not getting that much. It was a balmy night, and I took the dogs for a walk, and that's a picture of the house from the street. Have not done journaling there. This is one morning as I was getting ready to go to work. The sun was coming in the dining room, and Kayla was looking out the window. It was just beautiful. So I snapped a picture of her there for the 12th. And on the 13th, Charlie was up in the recliner and snapped a picture of her in front of the Christmas tree. And then we were also, the world was having a full moon. And this is another thing I made. And I have not done my journaling in that. That is something that I'm going to have to go back and do, is finish journaling. My husband decided he wanted to put mood lighting in our built-ins, so he's working on that. And on the 15th, I had taken a screen cap of, I'm part of a hiking group for Western New York on Facebook, and so they had posted like easy trails, moderate, and difficult trails to snowshoe. And so I had snapped that so that we would have a copy. And then on the 16th, I'm going to show you this first. This is how my morning started out. I was driving into Erie, Pennsylvania. And as I was finishing, about to go down the second bridge off of Grand Island, you know, the sunrise is coming up. I thought it was beautiful. I snapped a quick picture, trying to be safe as well. Shouldn't do that, but I did. It was a beautiful morning, and then I come off the bridge and witnessed an accident. So this happened like I was the third car behind this, and I was kind of in my zone, enjoying the morning, enjoying the drive, listening to my music, and I saw something white fly up and hit the road in front of us. And then this car you can barely see here, and then myself, we just kind of parted and stopped, and everybody else behind us stopped. So it was very, very fortunate that nobody else was hit, but this poor guy hit these concrete pylons, and he walked away. He walked away from that accident. But it was frightening. It completely rattled me and changed the tone of my morning. It was just a thing. And more business. My husband and I had to make some eye appointments so that we could use up that flexible spending money. Back to the holiday spirit. After the accident and it, kind of being rattled, I started kind of just downloading some nostalgic winter and Christmas photos, and then I've just printed those out just to have a little bit of that nostalgia. I had mentioned before, we have a lot of boring days that nothing really is going on. I have took a picture of myself because I have new bangs that I did not have before, so I had gotten my hair done and took a picture with my bangs. And then the 18th, not a lot going on. I used this from my, this is one of the pages that comes with the album. And so my wish list is for peace. And on the 19th, I was home alone with the puppies. My husband had a work thing. So she had knocked off this ornament off the tree, and I used the erase tool to erase my hand, but I was holding the ornament in front of her nose, making her sit. She wasn't happy with it. Put those reindeer antlers on her. Not happy with it. Look at her face. And then I put this hat on her. Once again, not happy about it at all. I think it's hilarious, and I love it. We've got packages coming in on the 20th. And then we had another little snow, not a lot, but a little light snow. And I thought it was pretty. So I took pictures of the puppies playing outside and the evergreen that's in our front yard. And then on the 21st, we got more snow. So I took a picture there. Now this was more significant. And then that was yesterday. So that's where we are. I'm probably not going to share any more of this album and me creating it because we've got to go into the new year. And I am able so far to kind of keep up, but this is what I've done to finish up the album. And I've used, like I said, more of those envelopes from my friend that she made. And this, she included this. These are two more of the envelopes. And I did a tip in here with some washi to give me some more room because, like I said, our Christmas is actually going to go into the new year because we're going to Alabama after the new year to have Christmas with my boys. So I will be adding a lot more in here, and it will definitely go beyond December 31st. But that is my album. I think I've shared everything. Oh, I did want to show one more thing. So it has become apparent to me that even though I am working very diligently trying to, that's my hole punch. I've showed this before, but that's my hole punch. I keep it out when I'm playing with an album. But this is my container that has in my Kleenex that I just wiped my nose with and wiping again. But this is my container this is my scraps that I've got left over from my album. These are the 3 sticker books that I was playing with. And I've used a lot of stickers. I've used a lot. You know, but you can't, I mean, oh my gosh. I have, like, there's room in this now. I've used some stuff, but there is still so much in here. I do not need to buy anything Christmas related because I don't want to outgrow this container. And when I finish completely, these scraps, whatever's left it's going to the trash because I don't want to keep adding to this. So that's where I am. I wanted to share that. This will go back on my shelf and I will be moving on to the next season. I will be sharing some thoughts about my year and what my plans are for the next year. And I will be building a winter kit. So come back. We will chat again soon. Bye-bye.